Good morning, everyone. We are midweek. So we are going to do what we've been doing the last few weeks, which is start our morning with a centering and a breathing, and then some meditation. And then from there, we are going to move into some wake-up yoga this morning. So I don't think I need to say too much. Just as always, your invitation from me is always just to be kind to yourself, to be kind to your mind, to your body, and just to witness your experiences without judging them or labeling them. So yeah, let's begin. Same as always, find a comfortable seated position. So either sitting up tall or sitting on a block or on a bolster. Okay, and just find what feels right to you. And then when you find that comfortable seated position, just take a few rolls of the shoulders. You're going to inhale and roll them up. And then exhale them down and back. And again. And one more. And then just relax the shoulders, relax the hands down, either facing up or down. And close the eyes. And take a few deep inhales through the nose, with exhales sighing or blowing the air out of the mouth. And just do that a few times. Inhaling calm. Exhaling, sighing out, letting go. Anything you need to let go of. And once you've sighed out, just return to the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the breath. Notice where it lands in the body. And then take a moment to now just check in this morning, to drop into your present experience by noticing any sounds external to the room in which you find yourself. So that might be rain or anything at all. And just notice those sounds and allow them to become vibration. So not good, not bad, just part of the present. And notice any sounds within the room in which you find yourself. Maybe there's mechanical sounds, or electronic humming, or maybe you've got music playing. And again, just allow those sounds to become vibration. And check in with your body. And just notice any vibrations of your body this morning. Maybe you can check in with your heartbeat. Maybe you have a rumbling tummy. Likewise, what is your energetic vibration this morning? What are you emitting, if anything? And again, it's all just to notice. And take the awareness and bring it back to your breath now. And start to deepen the breath through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Take the breath down into the belly. So the belly rises with the inhale. Exhale out the nose and just let the belly roll back. And then start to move toward your pranayama, toward your deep breathing. So we inhale through the nose, fill up, belly, ribs, chest, expanding through the inhale. And then exhale out the nose, chest, ribs, and belly, contract. And if you can, come into your ujjayi, your ocean wave sounding breath, by constricting in the back of your throat and the epiglottis as you breathe. And then this morning, like the last few mornings, I want to give you the options of either doing a mindful meditation following the breath. So you just inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and just follow the breath, noticing. And you can either do it with your pranayama or with your natural breath, so whatever you prefer there. Or the other option that I want to offer as a possibility is the idea of creating an affirmation or a mantra that you follow. So that might be something like, I am loving awareness. This is one of my favorites from Ram Dass. So I am loving awareness. I am loving awareness. And just over and over. And then in the same way that if our thoughts find us, it's okay, it's natural, it's part of the practice, it's part of the game. If they find us, we just come back to either to the mantra or to the breath, and we just keep going. So we're going to take a few minutes now just to be with ourselves. And we'll move into just some movement to start our day after. So beginning now, sitting up tall, grounding the sits bones, lifting the crown. Let's begin. So start to bring some movement back into your body. We went back up to 10 minutes today. So just notice how that felt. If it felt long or if it felt short or anything at all. And again, it's just an awareness. It's not that any of it is good or bad. It just is. And then coming to your mat, I'm going to have to turn the light on, right? It's so funny. I have such an aversion to to artificial light in the morning. All right. Turn it on for a little while. Okay. So coming to your mat, I'd actually like you now to come to a child's pose. So we're going to bring the bottom back onto the heels. We're going to take the arms out in front of us and just let the forehead relax down. And when you come down, just sigh it out. Okay. And then start to roll yourself up into a tabletop position. So you're going to bring your wrists in line with your shoulders and your knees in line with your hips. If you have a hard floor and your knees feel like they're not supported enough by your mat, either put a fold in your mat and bring your knees onto that fold, or feel free to use a towel or a folded up blanket to do something similar. Okay. And then let's just take a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale and arch the back, roll the shoulders back, lift the sits bones, open the chest, inhale. And then exhale, tuck the chin in toward your chest and round up. And again, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Take one more. Okay. And then bring yourself back to a neutral tabletop. And I'd like you to take your right forearm, bring it down onto the ground so that your right wrist is coming behind your left. And then turn to look up past that left shoulder. And then if this is enough, stay here. If you want to take it further, you're going to thread that arm through, taking your right ear down onto the ground. So we're just really stretching into the back and into the shoulder there. And we inhale, take the left arm up. And then we wrap it around behind the back, taking the left fingers toward the right thigh. Just breathe into that twist. And then inhale, lift that left arm back up. Place it back down very mindfully. Inhale, swing your right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, take that hand and bring it back down. So you're coming back into tabletop. We're actually not doing anything in between today. We're just going to go right into the other side. So we take that left forearm down and we turn to look past the right shoulder. And just start there with that twist. And then if you want to take that further, thread that left arm all the way through, taking your left ear down to the ground. And inhale, lift your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, wrap it around behind your back, taking those fingers around to the left thigh. And then unwind, swing that left arm, right arm, sorry, back up, place it down. And then you're going to mindfully unwind the left arm, inhale, lift it up. And then exhale, take that left hand also back down. Now, from here, I'd like you to come down onto your forearms. So you're coming into a forearm tabletop, but your bum is up in the air here. And then walk your arms further forward, taking your forehead down. Just coming to a puppy pose, stretching into the shoulders and the upper back. Deep breaths. And gently walk yourself all the way back up to a tabletop. And then from this tabletop, I'd like you to just gently turn your right hand so that the fingers are pointing toward your legs, and then the front of that wrist is pointing forward. Very gently, very subtly, we're just going to lean back. And take the weight into the left hand, pick that right hand back up, turn the fingers forward again, spread them out, and we just swap it around, okay? And again, you're just very, very gently going to lean back. And we take it back around, okay? And then from here, just roll your bottom back toward your heels. And if you have a fold in your mat, just go ahead and undo that fold right now. And then I'd like you to come up onto your fingertips. So you come up onto the fingertips and then spread the fingers out. Spread them wide, wide, wide. So you're creating two starfish against the mat there. And then you're going to roll up towards your hands. Curl your toes under behind you. Send your hips back. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze under the armpits. Come into a downward facing dog. And then just start to bend one knee and then the other, just walking it out. So I got sent this very beautiful link yesterday, which I'm just going to tell you about as you walk your dog. It was to an article that, I mean, it was a very minute study, but it was interesting. It was about how when you tell your dog that you love them, their heart rate goes up, which is really cute. I mean, unsurprisingly, I'm sure you know I tell mine all the time. They must have very fast heart rates. So go ahead and just take another little walk out there. And then push back into your full expression of down dog. Really roll the shoulders back. Take your heels onto or toward the earth. Breathe. And then inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And exhale, bend your right knee, point your right toes over to the left. So you're turning and opening that hip up to the sky. And then inhale, take that right leg, bring it back up. Exhale, bend the right knee into the chest and then float that foot forward, bringing it up between your hands. And then you're going to come up onto your fingertips, either side of that right leg. Push through your right foot. Pull up through your core, right knee in line with the ankle, and you're going to, inhale and swing the arms all the way up. I've just gone headless, but that's okay. Okay, so from here, we square the hips forward, shoulders down. We take an inhale, and then from warrior one, we go right into warrior two, taking the arms out. And I'm not going to be mirroring you, so you're probably going to be facing the other way here. That's okay. So we've got the right knee in line with the ankle. That left heel is somewhere between 45 and 90. We're going to inhale here. And then turn your right palm up, and we're going to take it into a reverse warrior. So we slide that left hand down the back of the left leg, and we lift the right arm up and back. So we're getting that nice, lovely lateral stretch there. Inhale, take it all the way back through center. And I'm just going to take my socks off because I'm slipping. I don't want to have some sort of live yoga accident. Okay, now go ahead and release your arms down. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders up, and exhale them back, okay? And then from here, you're going to interlace your fingers behind your back, draw the arms down so the shoulders are squeezing around the spine. Take an inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. Take your right shoulder down to the inside of that right knee. So we're coming into our humble warrior. Take a few more breaths here. And then draw your hands all the way back to your back and lift back up, and we take it back into warrior two. Take an inhale, and then we exhale. We pivot around on the back foot, and we're going to swing the arms up into the sky. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Take the hands down, draw your right foot back, come into a plank. So we push the floor away. We squeeze under the armpits. Pull up through the core, pull up through the core, breathe. And then exhale, send it back to your down dog. All right, now roll the shoulders back. Squeeze under the armpits. Take a breath. Okay, inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, bend that left knee over to the right, turning and lifting that left hip up to the sky. Inhale, lift the left leg straight back up. Exhale, bend the left knee into the chest, float that foot forward. And we're going to come into our lunge on that left side. So we have the fingertips either side of the left leg. Roll the shoulders back. We're up on the ball of the right foot. Try not to have your bum up in the air, but keep that front knee in line with the ankle. Pull up through your core. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, sink your shoulders. Open up through the chest. We're coming into warrior one. Take an inhale. And then exhale, turn it out into warrior two. Now that left heel is going somewhere between 45 and 90 degrees. Or sorry, right heel is going somewhere between 45 and 90. Left knee in line with the ankle. Opening up through the hips. And then turn that left palm up. Take an inhale, keep that front leg bent. And we exhale. We take it back into our reverse warrior. Opening up through the side of the torso. Keep that front knee pointing to your second toe. Okay, and then tip it back into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms down. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw down through the arms. Squeeze the shoulders around the spine. Open the chest. Inhale.
And then exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Take your left shoulder down toward the left knee or ankle, coming into that humble warrior. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Draw your hands back down. Lift the arms, warrior two, inhale. And we exhale, we pivot it back around on that back foot, helicopter the arms, swing them up into the sky, inhale. And then we exhale and fold, take it back into plank. Spread the fingers wide, shoulders in line with the wrists, pull up through your core. Exhale, take your knees down, roll back into a child's pose. Take the forehead down, side out. Okay, lift the head, lift the heart. Come back up onto your fingertips, spread them wide, wide, wide. And you're going to make these two starfish that suction the mat. And you're going to roll up toward your hands. Curl your toes under behind you. Send your hips back. And then walk out onto the edges of your mat so that your big toes are on the mat. But the other toes are hanging off of it. And then you're going to really push back into that wide angle down dog. And if this is enough, stay here. If you want to take this further, push through your right hand and take your left hand to your right ankle or to your right calf. And you're really just turning, looking up under that right armpit. And then we take that left hand back and we swap. Oh. Take the right hand back, push back, full expression, wide angle down dog. And then walk your feet into a hip distance stance again. And then soften through your knees, walk your hands back. And you're going to bring yourself all the way back into this little curled up standing position. Make sure your toes are squared forward at hip distance. Relax the arms down. And then inhale and slowly start to ragdoll your body all the way up. I'm just going to make sure I'm not headless anymore. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can I get away with turning that light off? I'm going to try it. Yeah. Okay. Kind of. Okay. So feet coming to that hip distance stance. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders up. Exhale them down and back. And we zip up through the pelvis, zip up through the core. And then from here, just check how much time we have before we have that time. Okay. So I want you to shift the weight a little bit back and forth. And then shift your weight into your right foot. And just use your right hand to counterbalance, or use a wall if you need to use a wall. That's absolutely okay. And then you're going to pick up your left foot into your left hand. And then lift that right arm up to the sky. Now, if this is enough, stay here. If you want to take this further, you're just going to reach that right arm out in front of you, like you want to shake somebody's hand with it. And then you're going to lift that left leg up and back behind you, opening through the quad, opening through the shoulder, opening through the chest. And then we tip it all the way back up. And all I want you to do is gently release that down, back to hip distance. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. And one more. And inhale, lift all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, release. Roll the shoulders up and back. And then you're going to zip up through the pelvis, zip up through the core. Shift the weight a little bit again, foot to foot, leg to leg. And this time we shift the weight into the left foot. Use the left hand to counterbalance. Pick your right foot up into your right hand. Keep the knees together. Swing that left arm up into the sky. I'm going to take an inhale here. And then exhale. Start to fold, or not fold. Take it forward. Reach that left hand out. Keep the chest open. Lift that right leg up and back. You stretch in the quads, stretch and open the shoulder and the chest. And tip it all the way back up. Release that foot down. And again, we take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale, lift. And exhale. 2 more. And then inhale, lift all the way up. Take your hands up into a high namaste. And then exhale, draw your hands down in front of your heart. Close your eyes. And take a moment just to sigh out. And then from here, take a moment just to thank your body, yourself for getting up this morning and starting your day, honoring both your mind and your body. If you have an intention for how you would like to energetically spend this day, in what focus, maybe in kindness, love, playfulness, patience, whatever might come to you, acceptance. Just set that intention in your heart, in your awareness now. And gently bow, honoring your body, your light, your practice, and this earth. And thank you for being here this morning. We will be back here tomorrow at 7:15. The early mornings are actually, I've sort of done this to myself. They're actually quite hard for me because I stay up late. So I'm thinking about next week changing it to 8:15. But let me know what you think of that, if that's going to negatively impact anyone. Of course, you can watch the replay from the day before, but it's nicer if we can do it together, although there's not that many people here this morning. So if you have feelings on that, let me know. And yoga's at South Oxford tonight for anyone that is in Oxford that wants to come. It's at 7:00 and you can book on my website. And otherwise, see you here tomorrow morning, I hope.
Have a good one. Okay. Bye, guys.